Yo, what's up? Dave here. This message is for you, Joe. This will be probably my first video message, so I just want to let you know that I'm sending this message. So, Joe, you sent me a message about wanting to put on some mass, wanting to put on some size. So, the first three things you need to look at in order to put on some size, you need to look at training. So first one's training. Second one you want to look at is your nutrition. And the third thing you want to look at is your recovery, so resting. Okay, so first off, the training, you want to start getting yourself involved with lifting weights. So nothing so basic as just doing free weight exercises. So you want to stick to basic free weights. So example of exercises, you want to stick to bench pressing, deadlifting, and squats. Those three, you want to stick with those three basic exercises. Say if you do all three exercises, say on a Monday, and then again on maybe a Thursday, and then on a Saturday. Just those three exercises. Because what you want to do is get your body accustomed to those exercises, and those exercises itself are compound exercises. So what do I mean by compound? It means you're doing exercises that involve more than just one muscle. So don't waste time going to the gym and you're going in a preacher curl and you're just doing bicep curls. You know, that's just involving your bicep. So if you want to do compounds, when you're doing bench pressing, when you're pressing, you're not just involving your chest, but you're involving your shoulders and your triceps. So that's, that's a compound movement. So you want to stick to those type of exercises. And the second part, you want to look at your nutrition. I've had a lot of guys here that saying that they want to put size on and that they eat. But then when you really look down to it, they eat one massive meal and they say they eat all the time. So if you really want to put on some size, you need to eat at, say, a baseline. You want to eat 4 to 5 meals a day. By eating that amount, you want to put on more calories. The more you put into yourself, you're going to gain weight. But with the training that you do, you're more likely to not put on fat, but you'll be gaining muscle. And also the last thing you're going to look at is rest. So with the rest, you want to make sure when you're training, try and make sure you have a break in between. So that's why I said if you're going to train, Monday train, back on a Thursday, train again, and maybe a Saturday. So that's ample amount of gap in between, because from what I read on your messages, I think you're doing a bit of MMA training or something like that. So if you're wanting to put some size on at the same time, you can do the weightlifting in between those days, where your body's recovering in between those days. And yeah, so with the training itself, again, you want to make sure that you stick to those three exercises first, and then if you need to know what reps you need to do, how many sets, probably stick to, say, 3-4 sets. So 3 to 4 sets of, say, 8 to 10 reps. So if you're doing bench press, so you're going down 1, 2, so forth, and you do a set of 8 to 10, have a rest for a minute, and back to it again. Okay, so bro, if there's anything else that you need, just let me know and then I'll try and answer it my best. All good? Sweet ass.